got an AC not working today. First thing I notice is this door is covering the air handler. So sometimes these things will freeze up because it's not getting enough air. Filter's good. Yep, it's frozen up. There's a big thick chunk of ice around the suction line out at the condenser as well. So I'm gonna have to thaw all this out before we can check the charge. I just kick it on heat. It's a heat pump, so kick it on heat and let it thaw it out. But it's a design flaw out here, man. They put these laundry doors where it covers the doggone air handler and it starves it for air and freezes it up. But we'll check the charge anyway. Could be low on Freon or refrigerant for all you analytical guys. Yeah, it is low on refrigerant. Extremely low. It's been running for about 10 minutes. It's got a leak somewhere. It is leaking. I got my leak detector. The guy's home, so I won't be able to film any kind of leak searching in the house. Hopefully it's not the coil, something easy out here. Man, I probed all over the thing with the H10 leak detector. I probed all over the condenser, the line set. I probed all over inside. Nothing. Got nothing to ring off, so who knows if it's underground. It could be in the chase in the apartment under them, so you got to call them and let them know you're coming. I don't know. I'm just gonna recharge it, give them a good superheat. I'm just gonna have to keep an eye on this one. .410A. Fan looks like it's spinning slow because I'm recording. Well guys, I had to do the old rare gas and go to that unit. I couldn't find the leak, man. I put the leak detector around every braze, inside the air handler, outside on the condenser, all down the line set. I couldn't find the leak. And I can't fix what I can't see. You guys seen my videos. You know when I find the leak, I fix them. But I don't know, it could be underground in the chase. Who knows? And it looks like someone's been there before, because the armor flex was split open, and it wasn't me, and this is the first I've heard of it, and I've been here over 4 years, so it's probably been leaking since the doggone thing was installed. So I spent a little over an hour on it, couldn't find the leak, so I got to move on to the next call, which is this. The building lights are not coming on. We just had pressure washing done in this building, and now it's tripping the breaker, so they probably filled up a light globe with water. Who knows? Boom, just pops the breaker right back. Yep. So this is the wiring for the photo cell. Everything looks good. So it's got to be in the building light somewhere. I'm gonna have to find the first light in the daisy chain and look, see if it's full of water. Alright, I disconnected the wire that feeds the lights to the building. And the breaker stays on, so it's definitely in the lights somewhere. I'm going to take this one off. It's at the end of the breezeway, and I'm going to take that one off way down there. If that don't do it, I have to check everything in between. And going back to that AC unit, man, you know, that kind of stuff used to bother me and used to worry me, but it doesn't anymore. It's just part of it. I'll keep an eye on it and see how long it takes for it to leak out and stuff. That's all I can do is keep an eye on it. I can't fix what I can't see. But worrying about it doesn't do anything. Worrying doesn't take away tomorrow's troubles. It only takes away today's peace. So why worry? Yeah, it's wet in there, so they definitely got something wet. I don't know if that's coming up on camera, but it definitely sprayed up into one of the globes somewhere. I think that's going to be the culprit. One of these globes is probably full of water. Oh, you can see the water there. And it's probably full of water. I think we're getting closer. Well, this one's got a lot of water in it. Don't think it was the culprit though. It's got to be one fuller. Got to be. We shall see. There was no water in this globe, but this looks a little goofy. Looks like something arced up in here. So this is where I'm going to start. Up on the 3rd floor. Alright, I just disconnected this light. This is the wire. Just took it out of the daisy chain. So hopefully it should just bypass this light and keep going on down. If they all come on, then this is the problem. The old, oh, that is the problem. I see a hole up in there. Dude, I just noticed that. It's like something blew that thing apart. I don't see it on the other side. Alright, yeah, so this should work. I'm going to bypass this light and they should come on. Now remember, the breaker was throwing immediately, so. It's good now, son. Get it, go, gone. I mean, sometimes you just got to throw the old Sherlock Holmes hat on and go to town. Got to redeem myself after not being able to find that refrigerant leak. Cover the photocell and make sure the lights come on. Boom, we have lighted skiddage. That's down because I was searching. You know, you gotta search each light. And I'm on the floor up under where the problem is. The problem is up there on the other floor. So I'm gonna button all this back up, go get a new light, all done. All right, I ran to the shop, got me a new light that I'm gonna install, HD Supply. There's the number if you're looking for it. And again, real quick for you new guys, whenever I'm having problems with the building lights, I just take it light for light. Just disconnect the black. This is the black coming off the light here. Disconnect it, go turn the breaker on. If the breaker would have still popped after I disconnected this light, I would have said, okay, it's not here. Put everything back together, move on down to the next light, and just keep going down the daisy chain until the breaker stops tripping. I mean, it's easy as that. I mean, it's time consuming, but that's what I do. But this one had an obvious blowout here. It took me a little investigating. Alright guys, real simple. Black to black, white to white, ground to ground. Twist on the wire nuts, you're done. I try to save you guys from having to slug through all that stuff. That should be self-explanatory. But that's what's about to go down. Black to black, white to white, ground to ground. And then mount the light. Alright guys, the new light is in. Staying on, that's a good sign. Alright, here's the new light that we hung. This is where the problem was. And looks like we're good to go. Was the globes, as a matter of fact, full of water? Was that the culprit? Who knows? Couldn't have helped though. Alright, off to the next adventure. And this work order, they say they got a wasp nest. I used some of this foam and spray. Just covers them up. We got another one right here. That should be good. Yeah, so far today I've been a trash man. I didn't film myself doing grounds this morning, but so far today I've been a trash man, an HVAC tech, an electrician, and now we're pest control. That's maintenance. Alright, so it looks like the flooring vendors have torn my door up. They must have just ripped the screws out of the door. They laid new carpet. This door was fine. How do I know? I turned this unit. It was fine when I turned it. But as you can see, the screws are, this won't work. It's all hollowed out. There's nothing for it to grab. Well, there's a trick you can do. You can get toothpicks, stuff a bunch of toothpicks into the hole and break them off. And then put a screw in and that'll work. But I don't have any toothpicks. So I went rooting around the office and found some chopsticks. Let's see if this works. Never tried it, but I mean, it's already torn up. What are you gonna do? Tear it up some more? I'll just ram it in there. Then we'll cut it. I'll mark where about I need to cut so it's flush. This is the first time I've ever done this, so you guys are witnessing this for the first time. Alright, you get the point. I'll do the last one and we'll screw it down. Alright, I broke the tip off of 3 chopsticks, stuffed them in the holes. I mean, it can't be any more different than a bunch of toothpicks, right? We're about to see. Oh yeah! It grabbed. It is taut. Real taut. When it's got the old impact clack-a-lackin', you know it's taut. Gonna tear up my door. Man, that's solid. First time I've ever done that. That is taut. I mean, if that didn't work, I was gonna go with some, you know, the 4-inch long screws right into the stud. But just wanted to see if that worked. And it did. Let's make sure my door is good to go. Good. Alright dudes, that's it. You got to hang out, run a few work orders with me. Thank y'all for watching the Dirty Maintenance Show.
That's just the way it's got to be. Well, the concrete